Maximum and minimum with completing the squares. Question 6. Determine the maximum or minimum value of the following. State the value of x where it exists. So here we have two problems. A is y equals to 2x squared minus 12x plus 3, and B is y equals to minus 2x squared plus 8x plus 5. I will do A for you and then you try B. Okay? So let's understand how to do completing the squares method and find out maximum or minimum from given equation in standard form. So that is a quadratic equation in standard form. Okay? So the first step here is to factor leading coefficient from the first two terms. Leading coefficient is the coefficient of x squared in a quadratic equation over just 2 here, right? So we'll just factor 2, and I always use square brackets. You will soon realize why. So we'll just factor 2 from the first two terms, and we get x squared minus 12 divided by 2 is minus 6x, right? Plus 3. Let's write this 3 separately. Next step is, as you learned in the first three questions, that in case of a perfect square, we have to half this number. So half of this number is 3 and add square of that, correct? So that is what next step is. So here what we will do is we'll copy this x squared minus 6x. Half of 6 is 3. So we'll add and subtract square of 3. Plus 3 square and minus 3 square, get it? Plus 3. So that is what we get. So first three terms form a perfect square. Since a is x, b is 3, center term is 2 times ab. Do you see? With a minus sign, so we get a minus b whole square. So let me write that as x is my a, b is 3 with minus sign from here, whole square, correct? So that takes care of the first three terms. We are left with minus 9. So let me write minus 9 plus 3, correct? Now let's open this bracket. So when you open the bracket, you get 2 times, you have to multiply 2 with both the terms. X minus 3 whole square minus 18 plus 3, right? So let's write down our equation in vertex form. So when you do complete the squares, the equation which you get is in the vertex form. So we can write now y equals to 2 times x minus 3 whole square, and minus 18 plus 3 is minus 15, right? So the vertex is at 3 minus 15. Correct? Now, as you see, this is positive, right? Therefore, the parabola opens upwards. So we'll have a parabola like this with a vertex at 3 minus 15. So that is a minimum value. Do you see? So in this case, we get a minimum since the parabola opens upwards, right? And our solution is that the minimum occurs, so minimum value is equals to minus 15, and minimum is at x equals to 3, right? Then the coordinates are that of the vertex 3 minus 15. So that is how we do completing the squares method and get maximum or minimum. To decide whether it's a maximum or a minimum, we see in which direction the parabola opens. If it opens upwards, we have minimum, right? If it opens downwards, we have maximum, right? So that leading coefficient, whether it is negative or positive, decides minimum or maximum. So in this case, parabola will open downwards and will have a maximum, okay? I'd like you to do this problem on your own and check your answer. Thank you.